Welcome everyone. Welcome to this channel. Here we talk about great, affordable, niche and designer fragrances for all noses. At this point, we'll be talking about a wonderful Swiss Arabian fragrance. Swiss Arabian is a fragrance house from UAE, specifically in Dubai. They make some wonderful niche fragrance. It's a niche house as opposed to designer houses like Versace or Christian Dior. Niche, they make only perfumes. That's all they do. The designers make clothes, shoes, bags, whatever. So right into it now. This is Swiss Arabian Oud. No, Swiss Arabian Shaghaf Oud. Yes, this is a 75 milliliter bottle. It comes in this wonderful golden bottle with the X's on the top and the X's on this side and Swiss Arabian written and Shaghaf Oud right here. Now this is a fragrance that it has the top notes. It has one note in the top, that is saffron. The mid, it has rosa and oud in the middle, and in the base there is praline, vanilla, and also oud again. So oud is in the heart and oud is in the base. Now this fragrance is a take on Lancome's Oud Bouquet. Lancome Oud Bouquet right here. This is a oud based. It is spicy because saffron is a spice, vanilla is a spice, but it's described as a gourmand fragrance. Gourmand mean it's akin to something edible. So the vanilla gives it a gourmand type a vibe. So, and it's a unisex fragrance. It's a unisex. Can be worn by males. It can be worn by females. But to me, it's about 65% leaning to the feminine side and the other 35 to the male side. A lot of macho, masculine guys, dudes out there would probably don't like it because it doesn't come off with that musky, woody type of vibe that most male fragrances have. And the thing I want to point out about this fragrance, why I have to do this review, because I have to share this. This fragrance is the most euphoric and calming fragrance I've ever worn. When you spray on this fragrance, it gives a euphoric, excuse me, it gives such a euphoric and it's a happy inducing vibe that this fragrance gives, that it is unbelievable, and I can't explain why. It just makes you feel so happy. Excuse me, when you wear it. And what I discovered after I've done my research, I found out that the top note of saffron is a flower that they get the stigma. The saffron flower has 3 stigmas, and they pick it and dry it and extract the saffron from the flower. So the saffron flower has 3 main chemical components. It has a crocin, picrocrocin, and the saffronal. Now the saffronal, that's where the saffron comes from. That's responsible for the smell. And it is said that this flower has been used for 2000 BC coming up, used in Africa, the Middle East, and some parts of Asia. It has been used for thousands of years as a happy inducing fragrance. People put it in their homes and put it in their clothes to give a euphoric type of feeling. It's a mood lifting sorry, it's a mood lifting spice, saffron. So they put it, saffron is a major note in Middle Eastern perfumery. Saffron and oud and vanilla. Middle Eastern people who make perfume love these notes because they are strong and they give off this, as I said before, this kind of happy euphoric vibe. But I tell you, this Swiss Arabian Shaghaf Oud is the most euphoric and happy inducing fragrance that I have ever worn. When you are, if for example I'm going to sleep, and I discovered this by accident. When I wear this perfume and I go out clubbing or wherever and coming to my house back and put my clothes down, I found out that while I'm smelling and I'm going to fall asleep, it lets you fall asleep better and it lets you sleep peacefully. Now, as I said before, the saffron in this is responsible for the euphoric inducing capability, because studies has proven that the saffronol modulates serotonin in the brain. So those people who are using it for thousands of years as a happy inducing chemical, scientists know proven that this thing modulates the serotonin in your brain. And another thing, oud. The oud in this is a major player. The oud and the praline is a major player because they say the vanilla and the saffron is in the back. So the praline, excuse me, the oud and the rose are major players. And after I've done my research, I found out that oud was also used for thousands of years as a happy inducing, mood lifting substances. They would burn the oud in bakur. The pieces of oud is known as bakur, and they burn it just like how people burn frankincense and myrrh. And the Arabic guys, the Middle Eastern people, they will sit around this burning oud and inhale the smoke, and it uplifts the mood. So in this one fragrance, there are two mood uplifting notes, the oud and the saffron. So that explains why I love to sleep with this. And so if you're going to sleep, if you buy this fragrance, trust me, try it. Just spray a little bit. Don't spray a lot, because as I said, it's a monster fragrance. This is a beast mode. This is the strongest fragrance. Let me note this clearly. This is the strongest fragrance that I ever have. It is very potent. You spray this on, people will be smelling 15 feet. People 15 feet away from you will be smelling this. It's very potent. And in the climate of Jamaica, in the Caribbean, Trinidad, Barbados, all these places where the sun is hot, we live in the tropical region, you can't spray no more than two sprays, and this will last you for the next day on your shirt. It lasts you very long, about 12 hours on your skin or 14 hours on your skin, and 24 hours plus on your clothing. So it's a very, very euphoric, mood uplifting, and they said in ancient times they use it as a cure for melancholy, meaning when people feeling down, depressed, they smell this thing. Very wonderful. And as I said before that Arm of Club de Nuit Intense Man is the most beautiful fragrance that I have ever smelled. I said that, to me, it's the most beautiful fragrance, and this is a take on Creed's Aventus. So this is from Armaf. Is also a Middle Eastern house, but this is the most beautiful. But this is the most euphoric to my nose. And this has a flanker here, the oud abiyad, which means white oud in Arabic. This also has some sort of calming effect because of it has frankincense and myrrh in this, and it has also pimento, lots of spices, a whole lot of notes in this. But this, it doesn't have that mood uplifting quality just as the golden bottle here. So very mood uplifting. And as I said, these are winter based fragrances, so in the Caribbean, in Jamaica, in Trinidad, Barbados, all these places, we live in the tropical climate. So people would advise to us to wear more aquatic, like some aquatic fragrances like Versace Mano Fresh. These fragrances are some water-based, aquatic, fruity, fresh. But I prefer to wear the winter-based fragrances. Some reason I don't know. I love winter-based fragrances because they are stronger, and excuse me, and I love strong fragrances. This Bentley for Man Intense. This is a leather-based fragrance. This is very potent also. This is a winter-based, night clubbing, not at daytime. None of these fragrances are not at daytime fragrance, but I do wear them, and you can wear them. Just wear them in moderation. You wouldn't go like 3-4 sprays. You go 1 or 2 sprays, and it carry through the day. So I have no problem with wearing these winter-based fragrances in the summer. I wear them all the time because I love winter-based fragrances. So back to this Shaghaf Oud. As I said, this has a euphoric, mood uplifting vibe more than any other fragrance that I have ever smelled, and it's a 75 milliliter bottle. When I bought this back in 2019, I bought it for $39, and now I check it's $50 going up. So if you're interested in this, get one, because the price could go to 70, 80, who knows. If this was for $100, a lot of people would buy it same way, because it's the quality. The quality in this is very good, very good. So there you have it. My 2 cents on Swiss Arabian's Oud Shaghaf. Very wonderful fragrance, very euphoric inducing fragrance. Check it out. So get this one fast, because the price is going up. That was my review. Comment, and subscribe. See you on the next review. Peace out.